Hi, this is Kathianne Lewis, and here's your thought to sleep on. And this thought is about the blessings that can exist in challenges. I think I've talked about something similar when we can bless and love and appreciate our problems because the problems are calling something out of us that wouldn't be called out of us unless we had a challenge. Now, a long time ago, I read or I heard an analogy that makes sense for me. That is, if we were playing tennis, it wouldn't be a lot of fun if there wasn't a net, if there wasn't something challenging that we had to get over. And in my personal experience, I love riding my horses. I love my horses. But boy, I really like the challenge of, of going to a horse show and entering events and making sure that I do them better than I did before. Sure, I want to win and I want to get first places and I'd love to get a circuit championship. I mean, all that's cool. But I really want to know that I did better than before. And it's the challenge of how do I approach this obstacle and how do I go around this maneuver and how do I make my horse and I look graceful and like we're coordinated and that we're in sync together. All of those are challenges that bring out of me a greater degree of divine order, a greater degree of gracefulness, a greater degree of beauty. Okay, so I'm not sure that if I was just on a trail riding with my horse that I would be bringing this out of myself. I'd probably just be a sightseer. And a lot of people are sightseers. A lot of people can be very happy with their circumstances and they're not looking out into the world to see, well, that doesn't seem appropriate and that doesn't seem fair and that doesn't seem like everyone's doing well. And there's no fault in that. I'm not finding any fault in that. But I think we're waking up to the place where we realize that what affects the world affects us. And that's really showing up in the world right now because some people might not care about a war in another part of the world, except guess what? It's starting to affect us at the gas tank, right? Then we're like, this isn't getting expensive. But what if even this is calling something out of us that wouldn't be called out of us if we weren't challenged? If we weren't challenged by the extra costs it costs to just drive around and the extra cost that it's going to eventually cost us to buy food because the truckers have to drive around. What if this is too for our blessing to call out of us a deeper sense of peace, a sense of peace that is so potent that it affects the race consciousness and it then eventually affects the people that think that a war is okay. And when I was driving in today, 2/3 of the population in the United States don't think a war is okay. But have we actually accessed that deeper sense of peace and called for peace in the midst of what seems like something that's out of our control? What if all of this is happening so that we start to understand that we are co-creators with each other? What if we're being called to understand that consciousness can trickle up and affect leadership, where we've been wanting leadership to just change and then trickle down the results? No, what if it's always mass consciousness that creates our leadership? And the more people claim within themselves peace and nonviolence and cooperation and the coordination of goods in the world, the more people that actually not only access but demand that within themselves and then talk about it with others, the more we can have an influence on what's happening in the world. And it doesn't mean that you don't march if you want to march. It doesn't mean you don't vote the way you want to vote. It doesn't mean that you don't do things, but you do things from a state of divine peace and harmony, divine order. Because the divine order is always for the benefit of all. And that means that perhaps the net that we're trying to get over is win-lose. And maybe we need to start playing the game of win-win. And not only do that within our family and with our friends in our local community, but we hold that as a vibration for the world. Because what the world needs now is love, sweet love, and love embraces. And love finds solutions, and love is an answer, and love heals. I guess that's kind of a long, hopefully somewhat coherent message for your Wednesday. But email me, let me know if this works for you, and if it doesn't, I'll try to get back and do something different next week. But until then, bye for now.
What if the planet wasn't round? What if the silence had a sound? What if we took our paradigms and flipped them upside down? What if we made room for us all? What if we wouldn't let you fall? What if we wore our bodies like the splendor that they are? What if we synthesize? What if we integrate? What if we energize? What if we liberate? Oh, gracious spirit of the universe, rise up like the sun. We've got some questions and we need divine direction. Help us to believe it's still to come, still to come, still to come. A better day is still to come. What if love could heal the violence? What if she gave voice to the silenced? What if we let her blessings flow across this sea of broken hearts? Illuminate the broken sparks with love. What if we could feel the violence? What if we gave voice to the silenced? What if we let our blessings flow across the sea of broken hearts? Illuminate the broken sparks with love. Come on, sing love with us. Oh, gracious spirit of the universe, rise up like the sun. We've got some questions and we need divine direction. Help us to believe. Oh, gracious spirit of the universe, rise up like the sun. We've got some questions and we need divine protection. Help us to believe. Help us to believe it's still to come, still to come, still to come. A better day is still to come, still to come, still to come. A better life is still to come, still to come, still to come. A better world is still to come.